All right, Danny is with us in Austin, Texas. Hi, Danny. How are you?
I'm good, Dave. Thanks for taking my call. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Well, I'm in a bit of a bad situation with my mother. I'm currently 28 years old, and she helped me take out some student loans, and it was time for me to go to school. We had no savings for my college, and about $19,000 of that is strictly in her name in the form of Parent Plus loan, or it was. I've paid out about half of it now. Our original agreement when we took it out was that she would pay half of the monthly payment every month, and that happened for 1 month until my stepdad found out, and he didn't like that very much, so she snuck some cash to me the next month, and after that, I've been pretty much on my own paying this loan.
Wait a minute. A Parent Plus loan is not in your name. It's in her name.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So have you, your agreement was that you were going to pay half and she was going to pay half, and you have already paid half.
Yes, sir. I paid,
tell her it's hers.
Half.
Tell her it's hers.
Okay.
It's in her name.
I recently did that. She received some inheritance, a large sum payout from my grandparents recently passing, and I had a discussion with her, and it did not go well.
I don't care.
Okay.
Listen, you are taking emotional responsibility for somebody else's crap because your stepdad is a jerk. Did I miss something?
No, sir.
Your mother took out a loan in your mother's name that your mother is responsible for morally with the agreement she made with you and legally to the bank. Am I missing something?
No, sir.
Okay. I'm not trying to be mean to you, but she's being mean to you. And they're throwing guilt trips at you like they're travel agent for guilt trips.
They are, and that's been my dilemma this whole time.
Yeah. So
my husband says that we're done paying it.
Your husband is exactly right. He's got a backbone. So here's how the conversation goes. Call and get mom and stepdad on the phone. Okay? Do they live in your area?
They do. They do. They live about 10 minutes away.
Great. The four of you sit down. Have a cup of coffee. And it sounds like this. Mom, we made an agreement. You took out a loan in your name. You were responsible for half. I was responsible for half. Morally, I was responsible for the half. Legally, not at all. But I've paid my half. And so now, Mom, this is your loan. That was our agreement. If that upsets you, I'm sorry, but I'm holding you to the agreement you made with your daughter regarding her education. I'm not paying this. It's yours, Mom. Have a good evening.
Okay.
Stand up and walk out. And if they flop in the floor and foam at the mouth, that's on them. It's not your fault. Honey, you didn't do anything wrong. They've been playing you like a fiddle. Your emotions have been torn up. Your stomach's been in a knot. Your throat's been tight for 5 years over this. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Yeah, she's been beating the snot out of you emotionally with her erratic behavior, and you're a grown woman and your husband has said enough. And I'm with your husband. I'm on his team. Your mom and your stepdad are wrong, and they're out of control with the story you gave me.
Yes, sir.
And so just be kind, but be very, very firm and very clear. You don't have to raise your voice. There's no cuss words involved. Mom and stepdad, I love you guys, and I know you don't understand this, and I know you don't like it, but that really has become irrelevant at this point. The agreement we made was that you were going to pay half. I have already paid half. It's in your name. Here's the paperwork. I hope it works out for you.
Okay.
The good news is it's not in your name, and you're not trying to collect from them. It's just right there in her lap, and if she doesn't pay it, they're going to call her. It's not your problem. Yeah. It's not going to be your problem. It's her problem. That's the beauty of this. It's very clean. The downside is that it's just going to be a problem in the relationship. But guess what? There's already a problem in the relationship.
Yes.
You're being abused. And so I'm going to send you a copy of a book called Boundaries by Dr. Henry Cloud, because your mom and your stepdad don't have any, and you're going to have to help them have some. And I will give you this from experience. When you set boundaries with people who don't want you to set boundaries, who want to cross over into your yard and have their dog poop in your yard, when they cross over the boundaries and then you tell them they can't do that anymore, they have to stay in their own yard and take care of their own business, they get very angry. It's not unusual at all. So I do not expect this to end well on the short term. I think they're going to have a fit. But I'm past caring on your behalf. I agree with your husband. He's put up with this long enough. I would not give another dime to this. And if you do, you need to see a coach or a counselor and get some help, because you've been messed up by this situation. It's just horrible. I'm so sorry. So hold on, and Kelly's going to pick up, and we're going to send you a copy of the book Boundaries by Dr. Henry Cloud. You'll actually read the book and go, I know these people. Yeah, it's in there. Hey, good luck with it, kiddo. But please stand your ground. You've done enough. You've done your part and then some. And you've put up with this far too long.